A cycling legend that is banned from his sport for life.
Also, new technology that is leading us into the future.
All this and more, 96 News starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to 96 News. This is the week of October 22nd. I'm Gabrielle Dorasami.
And I'm Matthew Hall.
Lance Armstrong is being stripped away of his 7 Tour de France titles that have made him a cycling legend. This decision is being made after reports of the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency stating that there is overwhelming evidence of blood doping by the 41-year-old. Blood doping is the practice of boosting the number of blood red cells to enhance athletic performance. In addition to the removal of Armstrong's titles, the French Cycling Federation wants the cyclist to return nearly $4 million from the Tour de France wins. Armstrong has not responded to these demands, but has denied blood doping.
The suspect in a Wisconsin spa shooting was found dead. The man suspected of killing 3 and wounding 4 in a shooting at a spa in Milwaukee was found dead. Police identified 45-year-old Rathkov Hutton as the suspect. He is reportedly the estranged husband of one of the hairstylists who works at the spa. Online court records show a temporary restraining order was issued on October 8th against him. Police say the shooting happened around 11 a.m. at the Azana Day Spa. The mall, country club, and the surrounding area was locked down Sunday afternoon during the search for the shooter. Radcliffe Hutton Sr. says he had no indication anything was wrong with his son. The spa was the second mass shooting in Wisconsin this year.
Well, I'm sure you didn't need me to tell you how gorgeous the weather was this day.
No, the weather was absolutely amazing, just beautiful, no humidity whatsoever.
And Victoria Garcia is going to show us the latest with the weather.
Well, this past weekend we experienced some fall temperatures, but they will not be staying this week, beginning with Tuesday with a high of 86 and a low of 68. Wednesday and Thursdays, highs will be in the upper 80s and lows in the lower 70s. And Friday, expect a high of 84 with a low of 69 as temperatures begin to go down again. For your weekend, highs will be in the upper 70s in some areas and 80s, and lows will stay around the mid-60s. Expect cooler weather as the weekend progresses. For 96 News, I'm Victoria Garcia.
Thanks, Victoria. An event helped raise funds for a teenager hurt in a car crash. 2 months ago, 16-year-old Alexis Schumate of Auburndale was driving on US 17 when 2 vehicles collided, and the impact spun a Chevrolet Tahoe head-on into her GMC Jimmy. Alexis' legs were crushed, and she was one of 8 people who were hurt. On Saturday, her friends and family gathered to help raise money for her medical expenses. Attendees were asked to donate $20, which included horseback rides at Endless Trails Ranch in Polk County, a barbecue, live music, and an auction. Alexis' mother says her daughter has to relearn how to walk again, saying, "Every day is better, but it is a long recovery." Lake
Wales students get a not-so-hands-on learning experience. Edward W. Bach Academy has bought headsets that translate thoughts into actions. These neuro headsets, designed by Emotive, have sensors that pick up electrical signals from the brain. A computer then recognizes the brain waves produced by users' thoughts and assigns those signals to a certain command, allowing then the user to manipulate objects on a screen. Emotive is now looking at how these headsets can help handicapped individuals and students enable new areas of artistic expression.
Now over to Roxanne Garcia with sports.
Thanks, guys. Well, after 8 years playing with the Orlando Magic and 6 months of recovery, Dwight Howard finally returned to an NBA court Sunday night, but on a new coast and wearing a purple and gold jersey. Dwight Howard had 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocked shots in his Lakers debut, but Los Angeles still dropped to 0-6 in the preseason. Now on to football. Green Bay Packers defensive back and 8-time Pro Bowler Charles Woodson has a broken right collarbone and will be out approximately 6 weeks. Coach Mike McCarthy announced on Monday afternoon. Woodson suffered the injury during the Packers' victory over the St. Louis Rams on Sunday. Coach McCarthy also said that the plan is for Woodson to return. In Major League Baseball, the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants are tied in the NLCS 3-3, and the winner of the series will play against the Detroit Tigers in Game 1 of the World Series on October 24th. For 96 Sports, I'm Roxanne Garcia. Back to you.
Well, that's all the time we have left. Keep it on 96 News for all the latest in breaking news, weather, and sports. I'm Matthew Hall.
And I'm Gabrielle Dorsami. Have a great week, everyone.